Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol IDRA. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Done this analysis several times in the past, and that is coming from these green lines and red lines here. So after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be done. First thing I'm going to do is some house cleaning and go ahead and get rid of these lines here. Sure, they still pertain to the price, or to the chart, I should say, but they're just not relevant right now. So, from a presentation standpoint, and I don't want to risk causing confusion and clutter because there's lines everywhere, let's try to keep this as clean as possible. Now, the newest area of support, and this comes from a foundational rule in charting, is that when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that maybe did watch the previous video I did, and I talked about right around $8 as resistance, now that the price is above it, this would be the ideal level. Meaning, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the absolute strongest going forward? Definitely if the price can stay above 8. Now don't get me wrong though, if the price falls below 8, I'm not saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, preferably speaking, if the price can stay above that area, that would be a great sign of power. Taking a step back, looking at things from more so a big picture point of view, that's where the purple line there comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move. That right there being defined as quote-unquote the move. Just watch that purple line. As long as the price stays above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full health, the bulls are in full control. How are you going to best visualize that? No questions asked. Now, what about levels of resistance? As far as where the sellers are hanging out at, pretty straightforward. That's right up there around $8.60. And actually, I'm going to adjust this up a little bit more, as it seems as though the more accurate one is up around $8.80. So $8.80 next level of resistance going forward. All in all, though, big picture point of view, as long as don't get me wrong, resistance levels matter, but they also don't matter because as long as the price keeps on doing what it's been doing, meaning building these higher bases, or if you want to picture these as stair steps, then everything else will take care of itself, including breaking levels of resistance. So focus on building those higher lows and then just sit back and let the move do its thing. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.